Welcome to this lesson on parallel structure, also known as parallelism. Now, this may be a term that you have heard of but don't quite understand. It may be something that you have already studied and you're familiar with parallel structure. But this lesson wants to show you how you can use it very, very naturally, in a very natural way, to enhance your speaking and also your writing, strangely enough as well, because this is definitely a technique that will enhance your writing. But this is all about speaking right now. What I'm going to do now is just introduce you to the idea of parallelism, to tell you what is parallelism. And to do that, I've got some examples on the board of parallelism. Okay, so parallel structure. Let's just look at our first sentence. Janet sings and dances. She sings and dances. So what we have here are two verbs. Two verbs that are both in the same form. They are both in the present simple tense. Let's take a look at our second sentence. We enjoy reading and cooking. Here we have two more verbs that are both in their ing, gerund form. I like to watch movies and to travel abroad. I like to watch movies and to travel abroad. Here our verbs are infinitives. The police acted quickly and carefully. Quickly and carefully are both adverbs. The reasons are political, cultural and social. Political, cultural and social. These words are all adjectives. They enjoy comedies, dramas and documentaries. Comedies, dramas and documentaries. So I hope you can see a pattern in the sentences that are on the board. What we have is parallel structure. Parallel structure means that we are using the same word forms, the same verb forms to describe things. Okay? If we don't use parallel structure, if we change our word forms, if we use an infinitive followed by an ing gerund verb form, it doesn't seem correct. It doesn't feel correct. Okay? And English is all about rhythm. The rhythm of the language. Natural, native, fluent English is all about the rhythm that we use. The rhythm that we use to create our sentences. Okay? So all of these sentences here are demonstrating a very simple demonstration of parallelism. Parallelism can be very, very complicated, but these are just some very, very simple ideas to introduce you to the concept of parallelism. Now I just want to touch on why we use parallelism. I've mentioned the rhythm. The English language does have a rhythm to it, and the rhythm of English is important. If you interrupt the rhythm, then it's not natural. So for example, we enjoy reading and to cook Chinese food. We enjoy reading and to cook Chinese food. There is no rhythm to that sentence. It doesn't feel natural. There is no rhythm. It is not parallel. Okay? But we enjoy reading and cooking, both gerund forms of the verb. It has a rhythm. It flows very, very naturally. Okay, so the rhythm. Now, parallelism is used by many different people for many different reasons. Some of the main reasons are to demonstrate strength. Parallelism is used in many political speeches, and there will be some examples in the next video of politicians and other people who have used parallelism in their speeches, to give you some wider examples of parallelism. Parallelism allows us to be absolutely clear about what we're saying. Okay? We also use parallelism to add extra emphasis and even drama to what we're saying. Yeah? So, parallelism, which I'm sure you can see from this very, very simple demonstration, is very important to the English language. Now, later in this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to another element within parallelism, which is known as the magic of three. And the magic of three is the thing that we are going to practice using together. Okay? Now, there are two examples of the magic of three here. The reasons are political, cultural, and social. They enjoy comedies, dramas, and documentaries. Now, I don't know whether you can feel that rhythm, yeah? And it's all about rhythm here, okay? But that rhythm of giving three examples or saying three things, it just feels so very, very natural in the English language. Okay, right, so this is your introduction to parallelism with some very, very simple examples to help you understand what parallelism is. Next, we're going to look at some more detailed and more complicated examples of parallelism used by famous people that you should know.